Hi, welcome to day 3 of the Leveraging LinkedIn email course. We're on day 3's video. Today we're talking about two of the most critical sections of your LinkedIn profile because these determine your visibility and your discoverability with recruiters on LinkedIn. So if you have joined me for day 1 and day 2, we've already discussed your headshot and your banner and the headline formula. If you haven't had a chance to watch those videos yet, I really encourage you to go back and watch them because those are very important and they determine um, where you show up in search results, whether people will want to connect with you or not, and if recruiters can see you. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into the work experience section today. All right, so down here, I'm going to show you the work experience section for my husband, Eric. We've been talking about him all week, been using him as an example. I have included his most recent work experience. Now, one of the things that most people don't realize and that a lot of people do as a mistake is they log into LinkedIn, they create a profile, they add their job title, and they add their place of employment and their dates, and they don't do anything else. So they leave off all this great information here where you could be sharing more about what you do, how you add value. This is the perfect place to add in keywords. So one of the things that even LinkedIn tells job seekers is that you have to have at least the first 2 jobs filled out, work experience sections filled out on your LinkedIn profile. Not just title and place of employment, but you actually have to have details about what you've done and what you've accomplished. And the reason for this is that it will make your profile visible to and discoverable by recruiters. And then also, this is the opportunity to add in those important keywords that LinkedIn needs to be able to pull your resume when recruiters, or be able to pull your LinkedIn profile, excuse me, when recruiters do searches. And then also, this gives context to what you do. It helps your network to understand what it is that you can do so that they can make recommendations for you and referrals to jobs. This also gives recruiters and potential employers more information and context about what you've done. And one of the things I will tell you, in the 15 years I've been doing this, I have spoken with hundreds of employers and hiring managers, and all of them have told me they go to LinkedIn to find out more about you. So don't make the mistake of just copy and pasting your resume. Chances are, if the recruiter's seen your resume, the very next thing they're going to do is go look you up on LinkedIn, hoping for additional information and insight about you. So make sure that you're giving them that information, not just so you can be visible and discoverable, but so they have context and they understand more about who you are, what you do, what you value, and whether you're a good fit for their organization. Okay, so that's what I want to tell you about the work history section. Now I want to go on to talk about skills. This is incredibly, incredibly important. This is probably the most underdeveloped and misunderstood section of LinkedIn. When you go to LinkedIn, you can add up to 50 skills in this skills section, and they're separated by industry knowledge, tools and technologies, interpersonal skills, and other skills. Yes, you can take quizzes that will show up on your skills section. You can add new skills. I encourage you to list at least 5 skills, and that is like really underwhelming. But the reason why you need to list at least 5 is because LinkedIn states that if you have at least 5 skills on your LinkedIn profile, you are 27 times more likely to be reached out to by a recruiter or a hiring manager for a job. You're 27 times more likely than members who don't have skills. Now, when I updated my husband's LinkedIn profile, he had no skills listed on his profile. I went in and I added 32 skills. I'm working on deciding on a few more to add to his profile so we can get up to 50. I encourage you to list and use all 50 skills. What so many people do not realize about this section is that When you apply to a job on LinkedIn, LinkedIn pulls from the skills that are listed on your profile to tell the recruiter whether you are a match for the role or not. And if you don't have any skills listed on your profile that match the role, then LinkedIn automatically will tell the recruiter that this person has 0 out of 10 skills that match for the role, which is basically them saying that you're not a fit because you don't possess any of the 10 most important skills for the job. The other thing is, these are the skills that recruiters and hiring managers are using to search for in this search bar. And then the third thing is that when you apply to a job, if you have LinkedIn Premium is going to tell you the skills that your competition has, and it's going to tell you how you match up compared to your competition. So it'll list the top 10 skills for the role. It'll show you how many of those skills you have, and it'll show you how many of those skills your competition has and where you stand against the competition. And that's really good information to have. So there's a lot going on with skills. If you do not have any, please upload them. I will tell you this works. You've seen over the last couple of days, my husband does not have a large network. Okay, when he first started out on LinkedIn this week, just 4 days ago, he had 19 connections. Now he has close to 100. But we added these skills, and within 24 hours, he had his first recruiter reach out to him and request an interview. Do not miss this opportunity. Okay, he is not super active on LinkedIn. He just started and has only been on LinkedIn for a few days this week. But adding these skills allowed a recruiter already to find him and to contact him for an interview. So, like I said before, this is critically important to your job search. Make sure that you have at least 50 skills listed, and as I mentioned earlier in the video, having at least 5 increases the likelihood that you'll be contacted by a recruiter or an employer by 27%. Okay, tomorrow I'm going to be talking about certifications and credentials, which is another opportunity to keyword optimize your profile. And then I'm going to talk about how to grow and expand your network rapidly. All right, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.